it's been interesting to kind of first come to Ghana, but realize that the opportunity for growth extends beyond just Ghana, and taking that risk going to some of these other different markets. So across West Africa, East.
Don't be in a rush. Ghana is not the only option. One of the advice I was given when I first started my Ghana journey, they were Nigerian folks. They told me, go visit other countries. And I didn't listen. I went over there on my own, not because I wanted to. It's because when I was, folks, this was 4 years ago. Everything that we're seeing now, all these people helping people, they did not exist, right? They're actually going through the crap. I was the same thing I was going through. Everyone had to learn. All these people with the communities, lands, affiliations, this is all new stuff, folks. 4 years ago, it didn't exist. And now because of social media and everything, now we're more educated. Pages like mine, pages like Jay Cameron's, pages like Authentic African. Now, folks, we're here for you. And there's no reason for you to go through what we went through anymore. They talk about what's beyond Ghana.
Kind of through their media house, and then real estate. So both commercial and residential. And so partner with Alvin and Kwame on Sambra to do on the residential side. And then on the commercial side, we also have a bunch of properties in Tanzania. And so it's been interesting to kind of first come to Ghana, but realize that the opportunity for growth extends beyond just Ghana, and taking that risk going to some of these other different markets. So across West Africa, East.
Don't be in a rush. Ghana is not the only option. One of the advice I was given when I first started my Ghana journey, they were Nigerian folks. They told me, go visit other countries. And I didn't listen. I was like, no, let's just get it started. I need to do this, this, and this by this time, right? This is when I was ignorant of the culture and how in Ghana, what? It takes time. There's two things that I was taught. It takes time in Ghana, and trust no one, right? I didn't believe neither of them until I went through the fire, But now I truly, truly believe it. So don't get overly emotional, folks, right? Stay balanced. Visit other countries. It's all good. We're in the offense. We're in the offense, not in the defense. It doesn't matter who's president. Hello, Mr. 47th president. It doesn't matter who's president. You are on the offense. Calm down. It's all good. They want your money. They want your money. So that puts you in an offensive play. The ball is on your court. Okay. Ooh, I know that was a word right there. That was a word.
East Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda. We're in Malawi, Mozambique, Sierra Leone. We're working on Senegal and Guinea. It's been fun, man. And I always extend myself as a resource for people who are looking to navigate, because I think first you need something to chase, or someone who's had the success you're looking for, and then just kind of leverage those partnerships to deepen your presence and figure out where you can also add value.
And it's crazy because when we actually
leverage, and that's why you guys are watching right now. You guys are leveraging off of me. They're like, oh, she got screwed. Let's find out what she did and not do it. All right. That's a type of leverage. Folks, you can learn from what people have done wrong and done right. What are you saying, baby T? Agreed, Leslie. In Ghana, it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back, or vice versa. Wow. Folks, if you don't know my journey, my channel is there. Baby T, you hit it right on the head. Folks, when I thought I was getting ahead, all of a sudden, bam, I got pushed back. For example, the Gomoa Feta land. Am I saying that right? I feel like I'm over enunciating that. Folks, when I got the site plan regarding this, I thought I was doing everything right. Then come to find out, the first people didn't own it. The second people didn't own it. I said, what is going on? Gomoa Feta? I was like, what's going on? But, folks, I learned. And just like Baby T said, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or 1 step back, 2 words. It's a gamble. And I'll say that till my journey is done here, until my assignment is complete. It is a gamble. Remember, folks, you can go beyond Ghana. There's so many, East Africa, South Africa, there's so many other options. But Ghana's English speaking, they do have incentives, and that's why we're talking about it. And that's why I went to Ghana in 2020. Okay, let's continue.
We went there. We met a few people that were from America. Mm-hmm. One guy from Chicago. He moved. He has a restaurant. We met like a few Americans that actually moved to Ghana and started businesses, and a lot of them was in the service, hospitality, restaurant industry. So, from a business standpoint, that's something to just think about as well.
Ooh, we get to Shaka Bars. Get ready for this. We're going to talk about community living and the benefits of having a community in Ghana, which we talked about this, but I love me some Shaka Bars. So let's listen.
I think context is important when it comes to the idea of the systems that we're living in or on now, and the systems that humanity developed through. And humanity developed through systems of common unity, community, and communalism. So your family would own the land where all the mangoes are. Alvin's family would own the land where the river is. Kwame's family would own the land where the gold is, etc., etc., etc. And nobody could disassociate the family from the land. And I think a lot of people don't realize that the reason why we are in an economic conundrum, let's call it that. The reason why we Afro-Indigenous, Black, melanated people are in an economic conundrum is because we were separated from the land. Because the first technology is the family, and then it is the family that then uses the land, whether it's for food, whether it's for resources, whether it is for minerals. The family would use the land to then benefit the human being, the human species from that land. And the only way that we were able to do that, because we weren't just amazing scientists, mathematicians, doctors, engineers, kings, queens, and leaders of municipalities. We were amazing at building relationships and sustaining relationships with respect. And now what we see that's happening in the USA, for instance, where they brought crack into the neighborhoods and they destroyed the blue collar jobs and they eviscerated a population that went from being communities and being neighborhoods to now just being hoods, is it's a space where people don't realize how much the separation of us from the land has also separated us from each other. And when we get back to the land, we're able to then reinvigorate this sense of community.
Join our free newsletter for land updates, group trips, and international real estate connections. Link in the description box. Now available, ebooks and e-workbooks to mentally and emotionally prepare you to visit, repatriate, or buy land in the motherland. And the authentic handmade kente cloth I got from Kumasi, Ghana is now a home decor line made by yours truly. Get a piece of the motherland until you can visit yourself. Click the link in the description box to visit my store.